Hello, hello. I am Coach Cori Sartori. I empower high-achieving female entrepreneurs to shift their mindset, to grow their self-belief, confidence, and business so they can make more money and have a more fulfilling life. I am excited to talk to you today about a little bit more about social media and how you can use social media to grow your business. So today we're going to dive into stories and storytelling on social media, and this is so valuable. I think what's like 92% of consumers prefer to be told a story over different marketing tactics like facts and things like that. And so your content on your social media is gold, and being able to tell your story is such a powerful way to connect you to the right customer or client. And so you definitely want to make sure that you are telling your story if you want to be growing your business online. And I will tell you that growing your business on social media is where it's at. It is where I have got 90% of my clients in the past 6 years. And if you're sharing your story and talking about you and who you are, it is so valuable to your marketing. It's so valuable for your client to get to know who you are. So why is it important to have a story to tell when developing marketing for your social media? So stories get a hold of us in a way that context-free facts and figures never can. According to research, 92% of consumers want advertisements to tell a story. Not only do consumers want to hear a story, but they also want to be a good story. 55% are more likely to purchase your product or your services if they like your story. And so today I want to share with you how you can tell your story, and I want you to know it's super valuable. I am very open and authentic and genuine on my social media. I share my story about being in a codependent toxic relationship. I've shared my story about going through breast cancer. I've shared my story as a business owner and struggling to success. And so for me, I'm an open book on social media because I think you have to be yourself, and you have to share your truth, and maybe not everything, but people out there are looking for a way to connect. Whether it's, in person or on social, like people want to connect, and they want to connect with people that inspire them or share the same story as them. Like storytelling is so valuable. And so I want to offer you for like a 4-step process, I guess, in creating a story to share your story online. And so, if you are a female entrepreneur and you want to grow your business, you must be marketing on social media, and you must be telling your story. People connect with this, and when they hear your story, they will more likely buy your products or services or whatever it is that you sell. So let's dive in. What's the kind of 4-step process that I want to offer you to help you start sharing your story online so you can connect with your potential customer and client? So the first one is use a hook. And when you're doing like a live on Facebook like I am now, you have that option of writing out the text. And so that's where you would want to use a hook in this story. Like you would use a hook like something, if I was sharing my cancer story, it would say maybe I'm a survivor. Like you have to have a statement or a sentence or a few words that make people want to stop and go, what? And that can be whether you're doing a video, or that can be if you are choosing to just do a text post with a picture. Either way you can use it, but you need to start with a hook. You need something that is going to make people stop scrolling and want to hear what you have to say and want to hear your story. And so finding a hook that really grabs people. And so you can test this out on, family and friends, and say like, okay, well, I want to share my story on social media. This is my hook line, and see how people react or respond. Because everybody's story is different. So you really need to create a hook line that's authentic, and connects to the story that you want to share. So that's the first thing is use a hook. The second thing is be authentic and genuine. When you are showing up on social media, right, at the end of the day, it's like so many people highlight reel. And so if you can really make sure you're showing up authentic and genuine, it is powerful. So maybe you tell the story about how you struggled when you first became a mom. Maybe you tell a story about how you were, struggling as you got into your 40s with your skincare and sharing that. Like, people want to hear that they're not the only one who's gone through things, and they want to understand, I think they want to maybe not understand, but connect with those people that have a similar story or an inspiring story. And so you have to really be genuine and authentic and show up as your true self. And for me, like my social media, it may look like to some to be a highlight reel, but if you're reading the content and you're reading the text, like I'm really telling my story. Am I telling my story of how I survived a codependent toxic relationship? I'm telling my story about how I, have got this magical life with my husband and my kid. I'm telling the story about how I've struggled as a business owner. I'm telling the story of what it's like to go through breast cancer. And in that, like, that's authentic and genuine. These are experiences that I've had, that I've struggled with, and I've overcame. And so when you are telling your story, really be authentic and genuine. People can tell when you're being fake and they're like, that's not my vibe. And so make sure that when you are sharing your story, you're being authentic and genuine. So you're going to start with a hook, and then you're going to tell a really authentic and genuine story about you, and that connects to the product you're selling, the service you're selling, or even just, maybe the point that you want to get across. So those are your first two steps. And then you want to share your why. And I think this is so valuable. You can share your why of you're telling this story, or maybe you're sharing the why of why you do what you do. And it can be, there's a couple of reasons why I do my business. I do my coaching business because I want to help women from all over the world transform their life and business. I want to help them make more money. I want them to be more successful in life, relationships, business. I want them to create a magical life. Like, my life used to be not great at all. And I have worked really, really hard to create a beautiful life, and a life that I'm proud of, and a life that I love. And I want to share that information. Another why is because I want to create financial freedom for my family. I want to be able to support my husband and my son, and help us to travel all over the world and just have experiences through, money. And that's a big part of why I do what I do as well. There's so many different reasons. Like, part of it is I get to be in service of other people, being of service in other people and helping them transform their lives or have better relationships. Like, that's so valuable, and that feels good to me. And, selfishly, like, being in service always makes me feel good. So of course I'm going to do it. So, like, sharing your why is so valuable. People connect with that. And then the last thing that I want to share with you today is share why what you offer is valuable for your potential customers or clients. So you started with your hook. Then you've told a really genuine and authentic story that connects to whatever you're selling or whatever the point is of that post. Then you're going to share your why. Like, I chose to do this because of X, Y, Z. And then share why what you offer is valuable for your potential customers or clients. Like, I share with my clients and my potential customers, like, you will get further in the next 365 days if you choose to take on my 6-month program than you will in the next 4 to 5 years without it. Like, that is how much I believe in my program, and that is how confident I am that it will get my clients the results. And so you need to share why what you offer is valuable. So say that you are selling skincare, you have to maybe share, like, okay, well, it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you look better. It's going to make you feel good about yourself. You'll have less wrinkles or lines or age spots or whatever. But you want to share why what you offer is valuable, and do it in a positive way, in a fun way. So that is what I wanted to share with you. So the first thing is, again, use a hook, whether that's on a video or a written post. Like, get a good line that's going to have people stop scrolling. And then be authentic and genuine when you're telling your story. Make sure that story, like, connects to what you're selling or what you're promoting or what you're talking about, what you want to sell. You're going to share your why you do what you do, why you sell what you sell, how it's made an impact on your life, and then share why what you offer is valuable for your potential customers or clients. And then the last thing, the little sugar on top, is give them a call to action. This is something that's so valuable. If you tell somebody to DM me or to leave a comment if you're interested, like, that's telling them what to do, and you need to give them that call to action because people need to know what to do next. So I hope you found value in this. I hope that it helps. If you have questions, please let me know. I'd love to answer any questions that you have about telling your story on social media. I have 5 spots open for my one-on-one coaching program this month, and I am so stoked to be able to help so many women create a life they love, a business they love, and grow their self-belief and confidence and let go of what no longer serves them. So I have 5 spots open for my one-on-one coaching program this month, and I would love to support you in transforming your life and business. Please send me a DM right now with the word program to find out how my coaching program can support you in transforming your life and business. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and I look forward to connecting soon.